Hey coach, what are like 3 things I should be doing as a freshman if I want to play college soccer? Good question. Number one, as a freshman, the first thing I would have you be doing is collecting video like a maniac so you can have a very good highlight video. That is crucial when it comes to the recruiting process. Imagine your highlight video is who you are. Without a highlight video, you are screwed. Make sure there's a self-interview in there. Make sure the cover page has your club level, your GPA, and your grad year. You can have one accolade. Don't put a bunch of contact information on there. Put that at the end of your video. Remember, you would have just emailed them so they'll have your contact information. Coach, I'm not an idiot. Of course I have a highlight video. I need more. Like, what kind of advice are you? Are you even good at what you do? Slow down there, Mr. Freshman. You better not talk like that to college coaches. But you're not wrong. I bet you do have a highlight video. So then you're probably wondering, should you go to ID camps and which ones? When you're an 8th grade or a freshman, you should be going to mass ID camps. I recommend 2 to 3 a year. Now, this just depends on how good you are, and I would have to see your amazing highlight video, Mr. Freshman, to decide whether I think that's a good idea for you. Sometimes I'll tell you to hold off. Sometimes I'll tell you to go to individual camps. Sometimes I'll have you not even go to a camp unless you get a genuine invite, or I'll say to you, you got no genuine invite, but you should still go to that camp anyway. So for that, I would need to see your highlight video. Okay, coach, that's a little bit better advice. I think maybe you're good at what you do. Can you give me one more piece of advice when it comes specifically to the recruiting process as a freshman? The biggest mistake most freshmen make is that you think you cannot contact Division I or Division II schools. While they're not supposed to, and they're not generally allowed to, respond back to you, they still make a note of you, assuming you are a very good player. So if you're playing MLS Next or ECNL, or you're a high-level player at your level, Boys League Academy, NAL, etc., you should send them gentle emails. And what a gentle email would be is, I understand you cannot respond to me at this time. I just want to send you video. And if you do that consistently for a year, once a month, once every 3 months, they are going to know who you are on June 15th, and they're not going to be upset with you. They'll be like, wow, what a committed, dedicated, probably well-educated, good GPA kid, and then they will want to at least watch you once it's time for the June 15th date to open your mind. On top of the fact, you guys are always focusing on D1, D2, I want you to think about Division III. They can respond to you right away. They can interact with you. You can get on phone calls with them. So that way when June 15th comes, you're like, don't even have to worry about Division III. You can focus all your attention on D1 or D2 because you already got a bunch of interest from the D3s. If you have to do D1, D2, D3 during your whole recruiting process, that's a lot of schools. And you have to be open-minded to all the divisions because, Mr. Freshman, do you have any offers right now? No, I don't have any offers. I'm a freshman. Like, what are you talking about? Well, we have 3 students that are just becoming juniors, which means as a sophomore, they were already getting interest, and frankly, they committed, and they're already done. So 2026s, we have 3 students that are already done and committed. So if you are a freshman and you're like, I have all the way till my senior year, you do not have senior year. Senior year does not count. You have 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th, and 11th, and by the end of 11th, you kind of have to know what you're going to do if you're going to play college soccer. If you want more help, comment call, and we schedule a call with you and your parents.